going out with tomorrow night?
George Richardson again.
Oh, you getting a little sweet on him.
You ask me, this girl ain't sweet on nobody but herself. Express herself.
Oh, I like George all right, Mama. I mean, I like him enough to go out with him and stuff.
And what does that stuff mean?
Mind your own business.
Stop picking at it now, Ruth. What does it mean?
Oh, I just mean I could never really be serious about George. He's so shallow.
Shallow? What do you mean shallow? Honey, he's rich.
Hush, Ruth.
I know he's rich. He knows he's rich, too.
Well, what other qualities a man gotta have to satisfy you, little girl?
Oh, you wouldn't even begin to understand. Anybody who married Walter could not possibly understand.
Now, what kind of way is that to talk about your brother?
Oh, brother's a flip, let's face it.
What's a flip?
She's saying he crazy.
Not crazy. Brother isn't really crazy yet. He's an elaborate neurotic.
Hush your mouth.
As for George, well, George looks good. He's got a beautiful car, and he takes me nice places, and as my sister-in-law says, he is probably the richest boy I will ever get to know, and I even like him sometimes. But if the Youngers are sitting around waiting to see if their little Benny is going to tie up the family with the Murchisons, they are wasting their time.
You mean you wouldn't marry George Richardson if he asked you someday? That pretty rich thing. Honey, I knew you was odd.
No, I would not marry him if all I felt for him is what I feel right now. Besides, George's family wouldn't really like it.
Why not?
Oh, Mama, the Murchisons are honest-to-God, real-live, rich colored people. And the only people in the world who are more snobbish than rich white people are rich colored people. I thought everybody knew that. I've met Mrs. Murchison. She's a scene.
You must not dislike people because they well off, honey.
Why not? It makes just as much sense as disliking people because they are poor, and lots of people do that.
Well, she'll get over some of this.
Get over it? What are you talking about, Ruth? Listen, I'm going to be a doctor. I'm not worried about who I'm going to marry yet, if I ever get married.
If? Now, Benny.
Oh, I probably will, but first I'm going to be a doctor. And George, for one, still thinks that's pretty funny. I couldn't be bothered with that. I'm going to be a doctor, and everybody around here better understand that.
Of course you're going to be a doctor, honey, God willing.
God hasn't got a thing to do with it.
Beneatha, that just wasn't necessary.
Well, neither is God. I get sick of hearing about God.
Beneatha!
I mean it. I just get tired of hearing about God all the time. What does he got to do with anything? Does he pay tuition?
You about to get your fresh little jaw slapped.
That's just what she needs, all right.
Why? Why can't I say what I want to around here like everybody else?
It don't sound nice for a young girl to say things like that. You wasn't brought up that way. Me and your father went to trouble to get you and brother to church every Sunday.
Mama, you don't understand. It's all a matter of ideas, and God is just one idea I don't accept. It's not important. I am not going out and be immoral or commit crimes because I don't believe in God. I don't even think about it. It's just that I get tired of him getting credit for all the things the human race achieves through its own stubborn effort. There simply is no blasted God. There is only man, and it is he who makes miracles.